up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's a very exciting day as I'll be finished assembling the engine. From top to bottom, I'm going to finish totally assembling it. I'm going to show you a nice time lapse of the entire build-up, and then we're going to get it a fresh coat of paint. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Drop Clutch Garage. Also, guys, if you saw my previous video where I explained the issue that I had with the rocker arm studs, we got that all resolved. The new studs are in place, so the pivot balls will fit over them. If you want to check out that video, I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below. So you can go ahead and watch that full video. It's a short 3-minute video to give you a quick description of what happened with my rocker arm studs and how I remedied it. Without further ado, guys, let's get started. Alrighty, guys, now that all my valve train is installed, I'm now going to adjust for zero lash. To do so, I have a pretty simple method here I learned back in high school, where basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at cylinder number 1, make sure it's at top dead center. I'm then going to tighten down the rocker nut until I have zero play into the push rod when I move it up and down. If there's no play whatsoever, I'm going to stop right there, that's zero lash. I'm going to go through and do that to every single one. Without rotating the crankshaft. I'm going to go ahead and adjust every single one. And then once I have that set on every single one, I'm then going to rotate the crankshaft 90 degrees and go through each and every single one yet again. Obviously, some of the lifters are going to drop into the bores when the camshaft spins, and then you can go ahead and adjust that one down to zero lash as well. And you can repeat this process about 4 or 5 times until you have every single valve at zero lash, and you'll be all set. guys, so I am still waiting for my one-piece oil pan gasket that I ordered to come in. Should be in here in a few days. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the oil pan on with just a couple bolts. That way I can get everything painted. And then when that one-piece oil pan gasket comes in, I'll go ahead and fully install that oil pan gasket. I'm gonna do the same thing with the valve covers. I'm gonna use the old valve covers and just put those on without the gaskets. That way I can paint it without having to mask everything crazy style. Just throw the old valve covers on and that'll do for the masking. So let's get into that and start some paint prep. Alrighty guys, so I have the entire block prepped and ready for paint. As much as I love this Ford Blue, I'm gonna keep that original look, which is black engine with gold valve covers and gold air cleaner. I have here some VHT engine enamel in black. We'll go ahead and give it a spray. Alrighty guys, as I'm getting this engine assembled, I did want to take you through the process of upgrading the distributor to digital. I'm doing so with this igniter kit. It's fairly inexpensive and a quick and easy way to upgrade your ignition system to digital and get rid of those points. So with this, we'll get a little better drivability out of the vehicle and less maintenance. So we won't be adjusting points or having to replace points ever again. Actually very simple installation, and I'll run you through and show you guys how it installs. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through these wires where the old ground used to be, through the side of the distributor. All right guys, here we go. As you can see, there's this little boss right here that's gonna fit into the hole of where the old points used to be. And this gives us our adjustability that we need to set between the magnet sleeve and the module. The magnet sleeve just fits right over the distributor shaft, just like that. And then the kit even comes with a feeler gauge here out of plastic. 30 thousandths is the distance that we need between the module and the magnetic sleeve. All right, so I went ahead and got this screw started. I'm gonna place the feeler gauge between the module and the sleeve, hold it tight, and then that's when I'm gonna screw down this screw here, and that'll set our gap where it needs to be. All right guys, and that's a wrap on the install of the igniter system. You can see the rotor still fits over properly over the magnetic sleeve. And this distributor is all done. The only thing I'm waiting for is a new vacuum advanced diaphragm. Once that comes in, I can go ahead and install that and look at this distributor complete and buttoned up. Oh, and also, it's very simple 2-wire setup. Both of them are going right to your coil. Black for negative, red for positive, right to the coil. Alrighty guys, as you can see, there's just a few more things I need to button up on this engine before it's ready to install. I am still waiting on the headers to come in, as well as a few other small parts before it's ready for installation. Alright, and then I'm not going to be bolting up a carburetor to the top of this engine. I am going fuel injected. So stay tuned, there will be a video on that installation for a Holley Sniper system. It's going to be a simple installation. It add some great benefits to the drivability of this vehicle. Very simple, easy to use, turn the key and go fuel injection system. But as you can see, we've got the original look here with the gold valve covers and black block. It's looking real nice. Alrighty guys, that is a wrap for today's video. We went over the entire assembly of the engine. It's now complete, just about complete, and ready to go into the car. And that's when you'll see it next, when we go ahead and install it in the vehicle. And then from that point, we'll go ahead and install that fuel injection system I was talking about. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a safe and happy 4th of July, and we'll see you guys next time.